Hello, my Basset Hound friends and my sex and pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here. With a brand new studio album ranking, which I'm getting to 5 years later. And I'm here with Lincoln once again. He's right here. I am finally ranking the Stained albums, yes. 5 years later. Whatever. So I looked through my playlist and I have not yet ranked Stained yet on my channel. And so itchy. But anyway, I'm finally going to do the ranking of Stained albums. All 8 of them, worst to best. And this is going to be fun. So I'm ranking Stained albums 5 years later. Finally, for you guys. In my opinion on all of them. And I'm going to get started now. From worst to best, here we go. My number 8th worst Stained album, I think, out of all of them, is going to be The Illusion of Progress. Fuck, I hate this one. It's at the bottom. This is my least favorite Stained album, straight off the bat. It really is. And goddamn, they changed their genre so bad. This is my least favorite out of all of them. The only couple of songs I remember vaguely liking is The Way I Am and Let Sleep Pardon Me. That's about it. Other than that, this is my least favorite Stained album. My god, fuck this one. So, Basset Hound shit, worst one. That's gonna be at my number 8, which is Illusion of Progress. Alright, my second least favorite, which is my number 7 on this list. For me, it's gonna be Tormented, their very first full-length debut. This is where he originally started, Aaron Lewis. This is the OG, but to me it doesn't age well with this one. But it's still my second least favorite. Just come on. But anyway, second least favorite. And it's okay, I guess. The songs I can remember liking is Tolerate, Come Again's a good song, Painful, Mud Shovel, the early song Mud Shovel. Until we get to the later in this ranking, it's a little better than this version. But anyway, See Through, Question, and lastly, Four Walls. Those are the only few songs I can remember from Tormented, but their first album, my god, it doesn't age well because yeah, still, it's my second least favorite. I'm gonna pick my number 7 is Tormented. My number 6 for this one, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this one. So, it's going to be Chapter 5 album. Yeah, it's at my number 6, so... The reason being, it's not Elektra Records, it's Atlantic Recordings. This is why they actually changed their recording studio from Elektra to this. That's why it's so different. It's not one of my favorite 2005 albums, I can tell you that much. But Chapter 5 is still good, but it's below average and it's a forgotten one in my opinion. Songs I did like was Right Here, Paper Jesus, Schizophrenic Conversations is a good damn song from this album. Falling is a good one. Please is a good one. King of All Excuses, and lastly, Reply. Good songs from this one, but it's below average for me. And to me, it's a forgotten one. And it's a Atlantic recording type album when they switched from Elektra to this. So that's why it's at my number 6. But it's still decently good, in my opinion. And my number 6 is going to be Chapter 5, so deal with it. Yes, my number 5 is going to be Stained 2011 self-titled album. I want this to be good somewhat, guys, but it's in the middle of my ranking. It's a little bit higher than Chapter 5 in my opinion, but it's their self-titled 2011 album. Man, I was late on this one. In my day. But anyway, it's at the middle of my ranking. This is above average Stained album. It's above average good, I guess. A few songs I did like from it overall was Eyes Wide Open, Failing, sorry. Throw It All Away, Take a Breath, The Bottom, Now, Paper Wings, and lastly, Sometimes to Remind You song. And this is above average Stained album. This is good, I guess, one. But it's at my number 5, which is Stain's 2011 self-titled. So, there you go. Coming in at my number 4, yes, I've missed this last year and all that shit. I was busy with ranking with other bands, and this album is called Confessions of the Fallen. I like this a little bit better. This is in the good territory of Stain albums. This is their last year's latest one. And I almost like this one. They have some of the elements from their earlier albums, which I do like, but there are some songs I wasn't a big fan of, but I'll tell you the songs I did like from this, which I missed last year. So, Lowest in Me, In This Condition, Here and Now, Out of Time, Cycle of Hurting, The Fray, there you go, Hate to Me Too, and lastly, Confessions of a Fallen. So, there you go. This is a good album in my opinion, but it's not high in my top 3, but it's still a good Stain album. But I want it to be a little better, but I was a little disappointed with it overall. But still good nonetheless. My number 4 is definitely Confessions of the Fallen. Yes, my Basset Hound friends and my Sexy Vampire Cuties, my top 3 of the Stained albums, I think are pretty good. But my number 3 for this one, for Bronze, I'm gonna break the cycle. Yes, I still like this album. I don't like all tracks. There's one track I dislike, but if I was to go back to this one again, if I re-listen to it, I might put this in all tracks, but there's one track I wasn't a big fan of. But I still love the hell out of Break the Cycle. I'm gonna name all the songs. Open Your Eyes, Pressure, Fade's a good damn song from this album. Definitely, It's Been a While's a good one. Can't Believe, Empathy, Suffer. Warm Safe Place is a good song in my opinion. For You, Outside's a good one. Waste. And lastly, Take It. I still enjoyed the hell out of Stain's Break the Cycle album. This is a damn good one, but it's at my number 3 Bronze. This is an enjoyable Stain album, but there's one song that didn't really sell for me. But overall, my number 3 Bronze, I have to give it to Break the Cycle. I'm sorry. You guys have this somewhat higher in your ranking a little bit, but for me it's at my number 3. It's still good overall. And now we come to the top 2, which is silver and gold medal at the end of this Stained ranking. I switch between which is my top 2, and guess what my number 2 silver medal spot's gonna be? It sometimes changes. I'm gonna pick Dysfunction album. Yes, this one. I love the hell out of this one. I like all tracks in this one. Dysfunction kicks ass. This is the darker era of Stain that I like. It's a little bit better than Tormented in my opinion. This is a little bit goddamn better. This is the darkest Stained album that Aaron Lewis and everybody created. Goddamn, this one's good. I'm gonna name all 9 tracks. They're all good. So Suffocate's a good song. Jessica's good. Me, Raw. This is a better song of Mud Shovel, by the way. Much better. Home's a great song. Goddamn great one. And the music video. Gotta love it. A-flat, Crawl, and lastly Spleen. God damn it, this is my second go-to Stain album. If I want the darker edge tone to Stain, this is one of them. But it's at my number 2 Cinema winner. I have to give it to Dysfunction. Sorry. So there you go. Oh, you poor fans. But my number 1 gold medal winner, I have to say it. This is my most favorite Stain album, and it's actually my go-to one out of all 8 of them. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate and flack from this one. I really love the fuck out of 14 Shades of Grey. Yes, this one. This is my go-to Stain album. Sorry guys, this came out in 2003 compared to Seven Dust's Seasons album. They both came out in 2003. But 14 Shades of Grey, this is my goddamn favorite out of all of them. Whatever, I don't care. This is a fucking good Stain album. This has the perfect mix of Aaron Lewis's vocal performance, best drums work, everything. This is a perfect Stain album in my opinion. 14 Shades of Grey is. Goddamn, I love this one out of all of them. Excuse me. I really want to listen to it again after I'm done with this recording, sorry. Goddamn, I was really excited. This is my number one favorite. Shoot me all you want. This is my go-to one. So I'm going to name all 14 tracks, and I will end this video here. Price to Play is a great opening song. How About You, So Far Away, Yesterday. Frey's a damn good song. I love Frey. Zoe Chain, Fill Me Up. Lane, which is actually a song about Lane Staley, the late great Lane Staley, about that song, by the way. I want to mention that to you guys. Falling Down. Reality is a damn good song from this album. I love that fucking song, Reality. God damn, I love it. Tonight, Could It Be, Blow Away. And lastly, Intro. So, fuck yes, I love 14 Shades of Grey. That's all I have to say. I think, is their best Stain album. And Aaron Lewis is at his goddamn best in this album, in my opinion. Don't you think so, Lincoln? Yeah. But I can say a lot of positives about this. I will defend this one. And this is my go-to one every day. So there you go. My number one gold medal winner is definitely 14 Shades of goddamn Grey. Deal with it. And there you go. I finally ranked the Stain albums for you guys. So this is why it took me so long to do it. And here you go, guys. There's my official ranking for Stain albums, all 8 of them, from worst to best. I don't know if they'll ever make a new one now or next year, like 2025. Who knows? Yeah, I'll be on board for that. But before I end this video, I'm not sure about the new generation of Linkin Park, to be honest. A different lead singer. I'm not sure about it, but I will give it a shot, okay? It won't come out until next month anyway. I'm just not sure about the different replacement lead singer, guys. I'm not sure, but I will give it a shot once. If I think it's shitty, I'm just gonna disregard it as my band altogether. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, one more thing I have to say before I end it. And Sabat actually just released their new album right after I did that ranking. I will be doing a re-ranking of Best of Very Best with Sabat in the future. Because they just released their new one out of nowhere. And that's all I have to say. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Subscribe to me if you have not. Click the bell to get all of my notifications once you subscribe to me. And like and share the studio album rankings of Stained, Worst to Best. And I will see you, my best home friends, and my six and Paikuis on my next upcoming rankings. Studio album rankings. Seizure, later.